class. Today we're going to learn about what postmodernism really means. So basically you guys have been learning about what modernism is. So we have the general sense that there's an author, there's a text, and there's a reader, and you look at the text and you say, what does this mean? It is your interpretation. In order to know what this means, you look to the author, and the author has this one single answer, and that's the idea of the truth. However, this is different in postmodernism. In postmodernism, it's kind of this blending of the reader and the author's interpretations, and there's no one single truth. And this is kind of the idea of metatextuality, when it's your own interpretation of the text you read, whether it's from the reader, the author, or the character's point of view. Does anyone know what metatextuality is? Yes, Carla.
It's a use of text that rises you out of the experience of what you think is reality.
Very good. Do you have any questions about postmodernism? Uh-oh, my phone's ringing in class. It's Katie, my old English teacher. Hey, Katie. I know, long time no talk. I missed you too. Yeah, guess what I'm doing right now? I'm actually teaching my students, yes, I am a teacher, about postmodernism. Who knew I would be teaching about that? I know, great talking to you too. Yeah, I'll call you when I'm not in class. Love you, bye. Now let's break it down. So you have the narrator, the characters, and last but not least, the readers. Let's learn more about them. Okay, so to break things down, let's start with the narrator. So the film that you recently saw, Stranger Than Fiction, and the book that you recently read, History of Love, utilizes these three things in the idea of postmodernity and metatextuality. So, who is the narrator in History of Love and Stranger Than Fiction? Yes, again?
Karen Eiffel and Zvi Lipina.
Perfect, yes. You guys have been paying attention. In History of Love specifically, Zvi takes Leo's text and translates it into one of his own. And finally, when Alma receives his book and reads it, she's able to connect with Leo and find out that he is the true author of the text, limiting Zvi's power and changing the roles of each person in the book. Stranger Than Fiction, Karen Eiffel, the narrator, thinks she has full control of Harold's life. When Harold confronts her and she realizes that he's real, he forces her to realize that it isn't her place to control him and a real life person. Thus, this limits her power, and it's a role reversal, proving that Harold is actually in control of his life opposed to Anyways, you're late.
Your classroom's so far away.
Sit down. Okay, as I was saying, the characters and the readers coincide, so I'm going to talk about them together. So Leah Gursky and Harold Crick meet the readers, which are Alma Singer and Anna Pascal. Through meeting the readers, they realize that their former lives of solitude are no longer as depressing because the readers inflict their hopes and desires onto the two protagonists, and through this, they claim absolute authorship and realize that they're really in control of their own lives. Now, for a little thought to chew on.
We love chewy thoughts.
Okay, good. Now, do you see that little camera in the corner?
Yes.
Well, we've actually been filming this entire class, little did you know. The reason why we filmed this class is because this is very postmodern. Basically, this film is an interpretation of our reality in the lecture that I just taught you guys today, going back to postmodernism and metatextuality. Do you guys understand?
Yeah.
So, we just created our own little postmodern scenario on our own. Can't wait to watch the film tomorrow. Oh no!
I'd rather be with you when
What's up? This is my 10th grade English teacher. It's not funny. But yeah, is it filming?
Yeah. There.
Great! Okay.
Do that. Go ahead. I was wondering
It's 'cause it's so
why our
postmodern.
video is horrible.